In the remote Bagmati province of southern Nepal, a tranquil village received an unexpected visitor that caused a stir on the internet. Nepal, renowned for the towering peaks of Mount Everest and revered as the residence of the Dalai Lama, is a sanctuary where one can commune with nature. Yet, when an unexpected guest emerged from the wilderness surrounding the village and strolled into the streets, it piqued the curiosity of a local resident. This particular district holds a remarkable distinction. It serves as a sanctuary for local wildlife, safeguarding them from the threat of extinction. Among the diverse array of species protected here, one stands out as particularly peculiar: the rhinoceros, often likened to a creature from prehistoric times. Found in the Chitwan district of Nepal, the one-horned rhinoceros is a species on the brink of extinction, and the local community takes great care to protect and preserve it. However, rhinos are renowned for their elusive nature, often preferring seclusion in densely covered areas and avoiding human contact whenever possible. Additionally, they can exhibit signs of aggression, making it imperative to exercise caution when encountering them. Indeed, provoking these magnificent creatures can lead to perilous consequences, underscoring the importance of respecting their space and habitat. Imagine the sheer astonishment and disbelief when a wild rhinoceros emerged from the wilderness and wandered into a village, catching the attention of a tourist named Kurt Hogan. Kurt, an avid traveler exploring the unspoiled corners of Asia, found himself in the small village of Saraja, nestled within the Ratanagar municipality in Nepal's Chitwan district. Eager to immerse himself in the authentic village life, Kurt had chosen to stay in a humble homestay, keen to witness the daily rhythms of the local community and the breathtaking natural wonders that surrounded them. One overcast day, as Kurt ventured out to explore the village and its picturesque mountainous surroundings, he could never have anticipated the extraordinary encounter that awaited him. Upon his return to the village, while making his way back to his accommodation, Kurt was startled to witness an unexpected sight: a massive gray figure slowly making its way down the bustling street. As he drew closer, the true nature of the spectacle became apparent. It was a majestic one-horned rhinoceros. Although Kurt was aware that these magnificent creatures were native to the area, he also knew them to be notoriously shy and reclusive. Therefore, the sight of one strolling through the populated village streets left him utterly dumbfounded. Initially frozen in astonishment, Kurt gradually began to assess the situation, cautiously surveying his surroundings and contemplating his next course of action. To his astonishment, Kurt observed that the presence of the rhinoceros elicited little reaction from the villagers, not even stirring the local dogs from their leisurely activities. This unexpected nonchalance baffled Kurt, who had anticipated a far more dramatic response to the sight of such a magnificent creature casually strolling down the street. Intrigued by the gentle demeanor of the giant, Kurt felt a mixture of curiosity and apprehension as he cautiously approached, his instincts urging him to proceed with caution. As a native of South Africa, Kurt was acutely aware of the inherent dangers posed by rhinoceros encounters. This close proximity to the formidable creature was an unprecedented experience for him, heightening his senses as he observed the curious rhino taking in its surroundings with a serene composure. Meanwhile, the local residents went about their daily routines, offering nods of acknowledgement to the majestic visitor as if she were a familiar presence in their midst. Perplexed by this unusual scene, Kurt seized the opportunity to capture photos and videos of the rhino as she leisurely ambled along the village street. However, he soon decided to forego further observation and hastened back to his accommodation to seek answers from the locals. Inquiring with his hosts, Kurt was met with amused laughter as they revealed the identity of their enigmatic visito: Maya, the one-horned rhino who had made the village her adopted home. Embodying the spirit of love, as her name suggested in Nepalese, Maya had become a cherished resident of the community, her presence enriching the lives of those fortunate enough to share their village with her. The friendly gray giant was no stranger to these parts. It was Kurt who found himself in unfamiliar territory, bewildered by the calm demeanor of the massive creature. Kurt struggled to comprehend how such a wild and imposing rhino could exhibit such domesticated behavior. However, the truth behind Maya's familiarity soon came to light. Invited by the landlord of his accommodation to sit down and listen, Kurt learned the captivating yet poignant story of Maya's arrival in the village. It was a tale marked by both wonder and sorrow. The landlord recounted a time several years prior when Maya had not yet made her presence known in their community. In those days, sightings of rhinos were rare due to their reclusive nature. On a rainy day during the wet season, Maya ventured into the village for the first time, causing a stir of fear and uncertainty among the villagers. Seeking refuge from the downpour, most residents had sought shelter indoors, oblivious to Maya's arrival until a brave soul called out in the street. Initially wary of approaching the stranger, whom they mistook for a madman, the villagers eventually realized the true nature of the spectacle before them. As other brave villagers joined the anxious soul, they soon realized the cause of the commotion. In the midst of the main road lay a massive gray figure, its breaths labored, chest heaving with effort. Drawing nearer, they were astonished to find that the mysterious blob was indeed a rhino, a sight unheard of in their community. Approaching cautiously, their nerves tingling with uncertainty, the villagers gathered around the injured beast, their hearts heavy with concern. Upon closer inspection, they discovered the source of her distress, a bullet wound on one of her legs. The gravity of the situation struck them deeply. It was evident that she had collapsed due to her injuries. Speculating that she had fallen victim to a poacher's cruel act, the villagers knew they had to act swiftly to aid her. With determination and teamwork, they rallied together to slide a tarpaulin beneath her massive frame and carefully drag her to safety away from the relentless rain. Under the doctor's care, the villagers tended to her wounds with unwavering dedication, enchanted by their unexpected guest. Each member of the community took turns caring for the majestic creature, receiving only love in return. As her health and vitality flourished, so did her bond with her caretakers. In a way that transcended human understanding, she grew to cherish the villagers who tended to her needs daily. When she had fully recovered her strength, they encouraged her to resume her nomadic lifestyle. Initially, she took tentative steps, gradually exploring the village streets and forming connections with the wary dogs and playful children. Then, one day, she ventured out and did not return by nightfall, leaving the villagers heartbroken. They soon realized that she had returned to the wilderness, her natural habitat. Though it was a bittersweet realization, they understood the inevitability of her departure. What they didn't anticipate, however, were her unexpected return visits, which began just 3 days after her initial departure. Maya's return to the main street filled the villagers with joy and excitement. It was clear that Maya cherished her bond with the community and enjoyed revisiting her old friends. Her daily presence in the town became a welcome sight, and people showered her with attention and affection, even the dogs joining in the warm reception. Kurt found himself utterly captivated by this extraordinary story, a testament to the profound connection between Maya and her village family. Witnessing Maya's interactions renewed his faith in humanity's ability to coexist harmoniously with animals, leaving him feeling deeply grateful for the opportunity to have met Maya himself.